I'm the Helpless Housewife, and today we're going to learn how to make some easy back-to-school lunches with the help of dietitian Susan Zeff and taste testers extraordinaire Callie and Isabella.
The first lunch we're going to make today is hummus with vegetables that we're going to dip. And all kids like to dip. I don't know any kids that don't like to dip. I like to dip. So we're going to do hummus with some vegetables, and you just get some store-bought hummus. You can buy this brand right here is called Sabra. And when you're doing this for lunch, I'm going to plate it up for our taste testers here, but when you're packing up a lunch for your child, you want to make sure you put the hummus in a separate container and all of your vegetables in another separate container. You don't want to mix and match. And I just cut up some carrots and cucumbers and strips of red bell pepper. We're just going to take those out. And you want these already cut and prepared when you pack the lunch, so it's really easy for your child to eat. And you can even include a little pita bread if they like pita. And this is a really healthy lunch. It has a lot of fiber from the hummus and a lot of vitamins from the vegetables, which helps keep your kid going all day long, which is good at school. So just pair this with some fruit and maybe some low-fat milk, and you've got a good lunch. All right, ladies, let's try out the hummus and veggie dip.
What do you want, Callie?
Yummy. Good.
This one's a winner.
The second easy, fast recipe we're going to do for school lunches today is peanut butter on bread. Now, it's not peanut butter and jelly because I know that lots of people eat peanut butter and jelly and sometimes we get sick of it. So I'm thinking maybe you need some new inspiration for your peanut butter this year because lots of kids love peanut butter. I do too. So we're going to take just a regular piece of bread, some peanut butter. You can use creamy, you can use chunky, whatever. And you just want to spread it on. Now we're not going to make a sandwich. We're going to make what my mom likes to call an open-faced sandwich. She's from Texas, so just spread the peanut butter on. And instead of jam, we're going to put something special. Yes. Now, you can either put raisins on top instead of the jam, but my taste testers today aren't very fond of raisins, so we're going to go to my second idea, which are some slivered almonds right here. These are just little sliced almonds or slivered that you can buy at the store in the nut section. And I know we've got chunky peanut butter, so we're going to make it extra chunky. And we're just going to put a little bit of these almonds on there. And make sure when you pack this up that you pack it in a lunch-size container with a lid, so it'll stay settled in there. And I always like to put a little bit of honey, just to give a little bit of sweetness. Not a lot, just a little touch, because honey is still sugar, even though it's honey. Just a little bit. There. If your child doesn't like peanut butter or you want to look for something different, there's all different kinds of nut butters out there. There's almond butter, and the big thing that they're doing today is they're mixing the butters with the nut butters with different things like maple syrup or honey, which I think is okay, but just make sure that you're not getting a whole lot of honey in there or a whole lot of maple syrup because it adds a lot of sugar to it. But they're making almond butter, they make macadamia nut butter, cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, so there's all kinds of different options you can use. All right, so we ready to taste test?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time to taste our nut butter with honey.
It's awesome. Yum. Yummy.
Hey, Callie. All right. The third recipe we're going to do for a fast and easy lunch are black beans. My daughter and my son love black beans. And these are just straight from a can. You just want to open your can up, pour them into a colander, and rinse them off so you can get all the sodium off of it, all the salt, and then put them in a bowl, rinsed and drained. And I like to make them just a little spicy, and you're going to want to spice it up however your child likes. My kids like it just a little spicy. I put some cumin, ground up cumin powder on top. First I do a little lemon juice. I've already done that. I put a little cumin powder. It'll come out. And then I like to do a little bit of chili powder, not a lot, but just a little bit. And what you want to do is just mix it up. And your child can help you with this. My son and daughter help me season these all the time. And you can add whatever you want. You can add garlic, you can add tomato in here, you can add anything you want. It really depends on what your child likes. My kids like them kind of plain, so we're just going to spice them up like this. And when you pack them for your lunch, you want to put them in a separate container so they don't get mixed up with other things. So we're just going to put them in there. And obviously you want to pack a spoon or some kind of a utensil so they can eat their black beans. And what I like to do with my kids, I like to add in, maybe pack some vegetables like red pepper, maybe some corn that's been cut off the cob, maybe some tomatoes, all packed separately, some cheese, maybe some shredded cheese. And what they can do is when they get to school, they can kind of mix it up on their own or they can eat it separately. And beans, by the way, are full of fiber. They're really, really healthy. They're full of protein, they're full of fiber, full of iron, which will help your kids grow and be happy and healthy. So we can go and have a taste test. Okay, so here we go. Black beans with some vegetables and cheese, spiced up.
You have it with the cheese. Is that how it's good? That's really good.
You like it? Is it thumbs up?
What do y'all think?
What do you think, Callie? Oh. Right.
Well, now that we've done that, let's see what our taste testers really thought. Callie, what are your thoughts? I mean, it's a good thought.
What about you?
Yummy!
All right. Well, I think we succeeded.
Good.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.